What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today I'm gonna talk to y'all about my first month at VL Trucking. Let's go. I had a pretty good first month, not gonna lie. Basically what I did, I just ran up and down to Chicago to Texas, Chicago, Texas, Chicago, Texas. Those were pretty good miles, anywhere from, I want to say, about 1,200 to 1,700, depending on where in Texas I was going. Still pretty good. Loved every bit of it. All right, so let's get into the numbers, because I know that's what you're really here for. So, straight to the point. My first week, I did 1,905 miles. Okay, that's pretty low, but hey, let's you'll see. You can do the numbers on that. My second week, I did 3,388 miles. My third week, I did 3,188 miles. My fourth week, I did 2,799 miles for a grand total of 11,280 miles. Now, I'm not gonna say what I made on here, but you can do the math for yourself. So, add up those weeks. Rewind it, and then times each week by 70 cents. Okay, and it's 1099 here, so I don't pay taxes on that until the end of the year. So then basically go ahead and times 11,280 miles times 70 cents, and then you get your number for what I made for that entire month. Again, go ahead and rewind the video so you can do the numbers for yourself, so you can kind of do an adjustment for yourself and figure out what you'll make the first month here. Now, I actually did 5 weeks instead of 4 my first month. So let me give you that number. That fifth week, what I did 1,133 miles. And what that'll total up to, remember again, times that by 70 cents, and what that'll total up to is 12,413 miles. And then you'll get what I made basically for those entire 5 weeks. Then I went home, took 7 days off. Needed those 7 days with my family, okay? Just so y'all can, it was great though. I mean, because how I timed it was I took a load from, what was that? I want to say it was somewhere in Illinois, but then I took it to Miami, so that was about a 1,600. Yeah, that was about a 1,600 mile run, okay? And then I had to go from Miami back to my hometown, which was about 413 miles, okay, in Florida. So that got put on my, I want to say, 7th week check. Still, that was good for not working for a week. I still had that nice little small-ish check, I want to say, but it was still great because hey, you kind of can't beat that for having a whole week off, working the 5 weeks. And again, how I made that work is I delivered that load Monday morning in Miami. Then I did a 10-hour reset and then drove back to my hometown and got home Tuesday. So I want to say I was home about 10 o'clock Tuesday morning. I can't quite remember, but so don't quote me on that. But so basically I took Tuesday off, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 6 day, whatever. And then like halfway through Monday is when I went back on the road. So to me that was 7 days. I'm gonna count it that way because that's how it felt, and that's my family enjoyed it. Okay. Now what I will say that I didn't like about this company was, during that run, everything went real smooth. I'm one of them drivers, you give a load to, you can shoot and forget about it. Okay. So that worked out for me pretty well. The only thing I will say is they were a little slow to do the updates in their McLeod system, so that I could upload my documents, because every Tuesday payroll goes in, okay? And that made it a little difficult, because if they're not updating it in McLeod, I can't upload my BOLs and PODs in a timely manner, so that way, payroll can be done right and I get my money, right? Right. So every Tuesday I was getting calls from the accounting about this BOL with its signature, this lumper receipt, and this, that, and the third, and it kind of fell on my dispatch a little bit, but hey, we're still good because he still did right by me for the most part, because he still got everything done. It might have took him an hour or two, maybe 3, but hey, he was counting. to get everything, done and situated. But it got done. It got taken care of. Now, for my first home time with this company, went great. Did not bother me the whole time, which I thought was awesome, and I absolutely appreciated that. But when I went back that very first day, because I live in the middle of Florida, and if you're from Florida or you've delivered in Florida before, Florida's not really a good state for loads coming out of Florida. So basically, when he excuse me, let me do this real quick. So basically, whenever he contacted me again to get a load going out of Florida, he basically told me, hey, okay, just look, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If I don't call you back within an hour, just start driving north, okay? And my wife had actually dropped me off, I want to say 6:30 in the morning, so I kind of caught up on a little bit of sleep, because if you're home and from OTR, you don't really get a lot of sleep, because the family keeps you up and whatnot. But it was still cool, because I caught up on sleep in the truck with those couple of hours that it took them to get back to me. So anyway, main story, it was 1:45, 2 o'clock. I still hadn't heard back, so I just started driving north. And I got about, I went up 75, and I got about to the border. I want to say about 10 miles from the border of Georgia, and I still hadn't heard nothing from my dispatch at this time. So I'm like, okay, something's going on. I'm gonna call them, because at this time it's like 4:45 my time, so it had been like 3:45 their time, and I know they would have we're about to go home pretty soon. So I called, didn't pick up. I called, didn't pick up. So I waited for about 45 minutes to when they're about to leave the office. I call, no answer. I call one more time, because now I'm getting kind of aggravated, okay? And he answers. He said, and I ask, hey, I need to know if I need to stop or if I should just keep going over the north over the border into Georgia. And he said, oh, well, hold on, let me call you right back and I'll let you know. So I wait 20 minutes. It's 5 o'clock of their time. I know they left the office. So I go ahead and I stopped at a Pilot off of 75, and I don't get a call back till the next day. Okay, cool, whatever. So I wait until, their time to get into the office. They call me. They got me a load, literally the next day. So I kind of can't complain, but at the same time, I didn't really like that very much, that, he kind of didn't get back to me very quickly. But then, at least get back to me the day, like, before you leave the office, right? Well, he didn't. But hey, since then, he's been running me. And what I do like about this dispatch is he runs me on quite a few recaps. Now, at the time I'm making this video, I'm doing a 34-hour reset with a load on my back, headed down to Houston, Texas. Now, through the weekend, and I didn't have to take the 34-hour reset. I still could have probably ran about 4 more days on recaps, but I was like, what, I might as well take a day off. I've been running for 2 weeks straight, all on recaps. I'm gonna just take the break and kind of enjoy myself a little bit. So I'm here in Little Rock, Arkansas, about to get going, and I want to say about a couple hours, and finish heading the trip down to Houston. So all in all, this company so far is good to me. If you are thinking about coming to VL, I still recommend it. Nothing bad has happened yet. And I know every company, they have their issues and everything, but so far so good, guys. Again, go to the beginning of the video and just, I'm gonna show that on the other side, because I don't want to show you all my numbers, because people be watching. 87,000 IRS agents. Just saying. But anyway, if you don't know about that, you should might want to do some research. Just gonna say that. But anyway, go ahead and rewind it to the beginning of the video. Again, rewind. Times it by 70 cents, because that's what company drivers make over here, that are non-hazmat. And if I got my hazmat, which, by the way, I failed my test. Yeah, if you want to take that thing, I really suggest that you do a little more studying than I did. But if I had passed it, those miles would have been 75 cents. Would have been times by 75 cents. Would have been a much better paycheck. Probably what? A couple grand more. Anyway, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking. I'm kind of liking it over here too. So I'm not a big lease guy personally, but if things keep going this pretty good, I might just lease with VL. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know. What do you guys think? If y'all have any information on lease, email me. Go on my about section and email me, and tell me about the lease if you're on it. If you're working for VL and you're currently in the lease, let me know. Yeah, I think I should lease. Questions. But honestly, guys, maybe I should just go on a rock, because if I keep making the money I'm making, I think in a month or two I could probably have enough money to possibly put down on a truck, cash truck. Not cash isn't paying it off, but hey, I don't know. I'm really thinking about it. I was talking to my wife about it. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Should I lease, or should I save up my money and go on a rock, or should I save up my money and go do something else and start a different business? I don't know. Tell me what you guys think.